G'day guys, Eddie here from Video Guys Australia. We're at SmallRig's booth at NAB 2024 and I'm joined with David Zhou. He is SmallRig's ambassador and also a fantastic YouTuber as well. And he's going to be showing us around the booth. So David, without further ado, what have you got to show for us?
Sounds good. Yeah, so there's a lot of new products that SmallRig just released at NAB 2024. There's, I think, 4 or 5. So I'll kind of just take you through one at a time. This is the new all-in-one mobile video kit that was co-created with Brandon Lee. And basically the idea here was this is a universal mounting system. So you can put your iPhone in here, basically any iPhone in here, and most Android phones in here. The idea is basically to cover everything from mounting points for accessories to this all-new quick detach side handle that you can go top handle, side handle. That's also rotatable, right? So you can put it on top, rotate it to become a briefcase mode. The coolest thing about this cage is going to be the fact that in the handle is a M.2 SSD.
That's very cool.
Which can plug into your phone from this USB-C port. And we have like a little USB-C hub here, so you can plug like multiple accessories all to your phone. And this way, if you're shooting on like ProRes, you can record that all to an M.2, so that way you're not like filling up your phone in like 10 minutes. So that's probably my favorite feature. Another really cool one is all the previous ones have had this like detachable shutter button, right? You can take this discreetly, like trigger it if you're doing like a selfie or an USSI. But also on the other side, there's actually a zoom rocker as well. So just more, video-centric features to help make capturing mobile videography easier. Yeah, that's basically kind of like a rundown of this. It's also MagSafe compatible, so if you have an iPhone, just makes it mounting a little bit easier. Oh, and also the front has a magnetic filter system too.
And you can move it.
Yes, and you can move it to suit the phone, right? So we have it unlocked so you can show you that you can move it to fit whatever the camera system is. You can adjust for, and then we have all the different types of filters, from mist filters to smudged VNDs, right? We got it all.
No, that's awesome.
All right. So you want me to take you to the next product?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go.
This next product here is a collaboration between SmallRig and Andy Axe. Basically, think of a hard shell ABS case, and the reason for this invention is actually this is like the creator toolkit, the filmmaker toolkit.
Yeah.
It's everything that you need on set that you just really never think about. It's the last thing you really think about to throw in your bag. It doesn't come with the battery, but it comes with everything else. Color tape for marking on set. You have gaff tape because everyone needs gaff tape.
It's gaff.
Right. We got a SD card holder. This is my favorite. Different variety of screws for all your rigs and stuff, because when these are lost and you don't have any extras, it's a nightmare. And we also have like a rocket blower, a lens cleaner, as well as like different Allen keys that you might need, a multi-tool, cable ties, a microfiber cloth, an HDMI cable for in case yours breaks, because they are finicky. But the idea here is, here's your little filmmaker toolkit. Toss it in your car, toss it in your van, bring it into set, and you'll always have what you need with you. There's also even a compartment to store documents or your iPad, maybe your script, maybe notes for the shoot day. All of that is easily accessible as well.
I believe this is still in sort of pre-production stage, so there's feedback and SmallRig are taking on ideas.
Yes, absolutely.
Everyone.
Yes, and actually that brings me to the camera cage I showed earlier. Also, it's a prototype stage right now. It should be out in hopefully a few months. And the same thing with here. This is going to be coming out in a few months. It's still in that feedback stage, trying to make sure we're dialing in exactly what the users are looking for. So yeah, so no pricing availability on this yet. Also, but it's coming.
All good. Sounds great. Now I think this one underneath is also.
So it is. I don't have much to talk about it, but I do want you to know SmallRig is making a cart. I don't want to promise you a price. It is going to be very, very affordable compared to the competition, but still remaining true to that SmallRig high build quality. It's basically what you want. It's a video cart. It's to carry all your gear, and I'm just happy that SmallRig's finally kind of diving into this, right? Adding mounting points everywhere for all your gear, threaded barrels, threaded rods here, so you can still build this out to whatever you need. This I don't have a timeline on whatsoever, but I'm personally very excited for this.
Yeah, it does look very cool from what I've heard from the guys here.
Here, let me take you to the next one.
Awesome, let's go.
All right, so I'll just grab this off here. So Last year, SmallRig released the VB99 Pro.
Yep.
That was a 99 watt battery. and it was expanded to have like the TFT screen that tells you things like battery status, how much each port is drawing out. This is basically the bigger brother. It's the beefiest one we've got so far, made in collaboration with Caleb Pike. He gave his, he consulted on the project to give his input on what really should be in here. And similar to what we've seen in the past, right, we have all the I/O ports you'll ever need, 2 USB-C ports, 1 USB-A port, an 8-volt barrel, 12-volt barrel, an 8-volt DTAP, and a second 12-volt DTAP. So this kind of functions as, you don't even need a V-mount adapter plate anymore. It has all of your I/O on here.
And the USB Type-C, they're 100-watt fast charging?
So it's a power delivery 3.1, which means 140 watt.
140 watt, okay.
And
yep.
that's in and out. So you could power really anything, right? Lights, your camera, your monitor. You could run your whole rig off of this for likely a whole day. As a matter of fact, some numbers we have is you could run an FX6 off of this for 9 hours.
Wow, okay. Yeah.
It's all day.
That's crazy.
That's all day. And then also with that 140 watt fast charging, you're also able to top this off from 0 to 100% in just 2 hours.
Okay, yeah, wow, yeah.
Right? Like,
yeah.
so
that's
9 hours
that's
of use,
insane.
2 hours of charge, right?
Yeah.
Nothing sucks more than like, oh, I have a shoot in like 3 hours, and you throw your batteries on, and you're like, is this going to charge in time?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And your traditional, trickle charge, V-mount batteries and all that sort of stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, it's a really robust battery. It's by far one of the products that have been the most well received by SmallRig customers, and it is available for sale now, and it's priced at $439.
Awesome. Yeah, that's US, by the way. We will have prices on our website
right here
for this.
Too.
Yeah, somewhere. They'll be somewhere. We got to work out how we get these because these are too big to take on a plane, unfortunately.
Right.
So might be a while before we see them, but we'll always let you know. We'll keep you in the loop as always. What else is? What else?
I'll show you. Yeah, I'll take you to the next one. Also, real quick, for anybody who doesn't know, you can't fly with a bigger battery over 100 watt hours.
Yeah.
So you can fly with our 99 watt hours, 50s. That's great if you do a lot of traveling outside of your city or state or country to do your shoots. But if you want one of the bigger boys like the 155 or the 212, just so you know, you can't fly with it.
Yeah.
But let me take you to the next booth. So over here, sorry. Sorry, this way.
We'll go past the skateboarders.
Yep. So, quickly show you, this is the new Hawk Lock quick release ecosystem that SmallRig just launched. So, SmallRig cages are already kind of a staple in like our product line. It's what SmallRig is known best for.
Definitely.
We said, let's take that and let's make it better. One of the pain points that we saw in the market is that if you especially if you use accessories that still use like screw-in attachments, it takes a while to rig and re-rig. I have specifically a gimbal camera and my actual main rig when I go to shoots because I don't want to take everything off, put it on the gimbal, get like 10 shots, put it back. Right.
Yeah.
That takes way too much time.
Yeah.
Even if you have the NATO style clamp ones, it's faster, it's much faster, but you still have a few things in your mind, like is it tight enough, is it secure enough, and you still have that factor to it.
Yeah.
So what SmallRig has done, one button.
It's just a microphone.
It's okay, it's all good.
All good.
For one button press right here, slides right off.
Wow.
Right.
Nice.
And so this is built on a pre-existing platform, right? NATO rail standards and ARCA Swiss standards. So if you have other NATO rail accessories, you can still use it with this new system. It's not so proprietary that it's like, oh, you can only use our stuff. Which is something I love. How it works, there's these ball bearing pins, and if you press it, it retracts them. And on the reciprocating piece, there are grooves. So you go ahead and put it onto a NATO rail, slide it on, there you go, and you're good to go.
Wow, can I have a look?
Yeah, go ahead and have a look. You slide it on, just like that. Getting it on is a little tricky because you got to get the angle right.
Yeah.
And that's there you go.
Wow, that's
There's very little
amazing.
play. There's still a little play, but very little. And outside of that, we have the 360 side handle, which I really love. Press a button, and you can just go ahead and shoot downwards, upwards.
They're great.
You use these one time, and you're like, I don't want to go back.
Exactly.
But this makes things, going to like a gimbal. How easy would it be just to be able to pop off two things? Or let's say you're like, I need to change camera monitors. You literally slide it right off. Same thing.
Wow.
Or in some scenarios, you can't rotate this. Just do that. Just take it off and slide onto the NATO rail, and now it's forward facing. Take it off, slide it on. Now it's operator facing.
Amazing.
So it's a really quick system. I really like it, and there's a
Yeah.
bunch of accessories coming right now. One of them right now is obviously like, you know, you have your tripod base plate, which is going to be based on the Arca Swiss
Yep.
standard.
Yep.
So that's really cool. And the cage is going to be available initially for the A7. For the Sony A7 R4, R5, the A7 IV, A7S III, and A1. More camera cages will be coming, obviously, for all the ecosystems. I already see one over here for Panasonic, so you know they're coming very, very soon. But yeah, that's a hot clock system. And now the last one is, I think, the most fun one I want to show.
Definitely.
Let's check this out.
I'm looking forward to this one.
Manny, do you mind if I grab this?
Go. When's the release date of that one?
Okay. So, this is the brand new collab product between Potato Jet and SmallRig, and this is probably the fastest tripod you'll ever use. See this hydraulic handle right here? So what it is you squeeze this grip, and that unleashes everything. So normally, you know, like the best tripods out right now for fastest movement is a single latch, right? A single lever system. Well, with the Potato Jet collab product here, I don't know what the official name's going to be for it yet, but check this out.
That's crazy.
And you're set up. Right, and it's going to get even smoother than this because this is still a prototype. The hot clock cages are available as of NAB 2024. I forgot to mention that pricing you can find online.
Yeah.
But the this tripod here is going to be out in maybe a few months. I want to say a few months. We don't have the pricing locked down just yet. It's not going to be cheap, but it's not going to be expensive. It's going to straddle the line there. You know, it's made for professionals in mind. And again, this is a prototype, so we're going to be really getting it to its final stages.
Yeah.
This thing has been stress tested a lot. Actually, if anything, if you guys saw the video of its launch, Potato Jet actually hung off of it, did a pull-up off of it. It's not rated for that at all,
Yeah.
but he did it. So, you know, if you want to break it down, it looks something like this. Press it, closes all the way down. The side handle also folds out of the way, right? You can take the center column out, and then you can pack this into like a standard checked luggage, which is super
wow,
cool.
okay, that's amazing. Yeah.
Carbon fiber legs, so you know this whole kit is quite lightweight. If you want to try that yourself,
Oh, wow.
not bad,
Yeah.
right? Not bad at all. And then the tripod head is going to have pan tilt friction adjustment. It's a fluid head, but also it's going to have 3 stages of counterbalancing. So depending on the weight of your camera, you can adjust it accordingly.
Yeah.
So it's not just like just for heavy cameras or just for light cameras.
Do we know if it's going to feature the DJI top plate
We don't know
like
yet.
the new tripods do?
I would love for it to. We don't know for sure yet, but fingers crossed it does because I would like that, as well as top loading. But we'll see.
Yeah, of course. That's amazing.
It's very quick. It's definitely an attention grabbing feature.
Yes.
For sure. And yeah, so yeah, hopefully that comes out in a few months, and pricing, you know, somewhere mid-tier in terms of pricing.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Well, thank you very much for joining me and taking the time out of your very busy schedule to film this one with us. Yeah, David, thanks for coming on.
Always a pleasure, man.
Cheers.
Cheers.